All right, happy Friday. Yeah, it's Friday. You guys will be out of school soon. Oh, wait, you're not in school now, are you? But hey, at least you won't have to do schoolwork, and parents, hopefully you get a couple days break from work. So, reviewing, okay, we got Friday, finishing up. Remember Warrior Challenge started this week, so hopefully you guys are doing that. If you're not, you're missing out. And if you're a parent and your kid said, well, they didn't want to do it, of course they don't want to do it because it's hard, all right? No one wants to do something a lot of times when it's hard. You got to be pushed. You need a little extra motivation. And then I guarantee when it's over, they'll be proud of what they accomplished. So, reviewing from Monday and Wednesday, again, you know what I'm going to say. If you didn't watch any of those lessons, go back and do that. Don't forget black belts. You are eligible to test in June. However, if we're not seeing you on any of these private lessons and we're not being notified that you're doing any of these virtual trainings, then you're going to miss out, which means the next one won't be until October. So that's a long ways away. So keep that in mind, all right? So I'm not going to just give it to you because we're doing virtual. We still need some feedback. And if you say, well, I did watch them, I forgot to tell you, can't do much about that one. That's part of being a black belt is you got to remember to be responsible and communicate. So, reviewing from Monday and Wednesday, some of the things we did. We talked about the round step. Remember, if I'm in a standing position, I'm going to go really fast since it's a review. You take one foot over, you step. That way, somebody comes right by. It's an easy way to get out of the way. It's quick, it's fast, and it keeps you close to hit a target from there. Instead of just trying to go backwards and hope you don't run out of space, or trying to jump out of the way over here. A round step moves you to the side. You never run out of space. And the benefit is you're still close enough to throw strikes and stop your attacker so you can get away. And then we worked on combinations from there. Remember we talked about the low round kick, the inverted side kick. I'm not going to explain a lot about the side kick now. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go back and watch the other videos. So that'll help you out. So if I'm in this position, maybe I come through round step and then at the same time throw a hook punch, come through low round kick, or maybe inverted side kick into the leg, switch, go the other direction. We talked about uppercuts and hook punches. Like I just kind of said, move out of the way, throwing a punch, then throwing your technique from there, or the uppercut. Here, maybe you cover, work the ribs or the chin with close-in punches. Uppercuts are designed to be close in. Don't let your arms come out here. They're in close, kind of like they're rubbing against your body. And then, let's see, make sure we got all that, got those things. And then we worked on also, let's see, I think we covered everything. Inverted, I'm looking at a list while I'm talking to you guys, sorry. This happens when you get old, you gotta have notes. All right, so cool. All right, so what we want to do today is work on blocking those low kicks, okay? Now, statistically, and what I mean by that is if you sat there and looked up records or police records or videos on YouTube watching fights that people videoed out in the street and that type of stuff, you're probably not going to see very many kicks. It just doesn't happen. If you do see them, they're really ugly, sloppy, and don't have much work to them. However, we still want to practice those things because part of being a martial artist is being aware. So in this position, someone comes after your leg. The easy block or move is just a lift. Okay? Now I know you're like, well, duh, but you got to also remember if you don't have the right stance, it's going to be really hard. For example, if you violate what we taught you and you don't keep your weight on that back leg and weight off the front foot, naturally when you have a altercation, then it's really hard to try to pick that foot up and then you lose your balance and you stick your head out. So I'm in this position from here, okay, it's just boom, lifting that leg up. Someone comes at you, or maybe even they got knocked down, try to grab your leg, lifting up real quick, kicking down to a side kick. Or they come through and just try to throw this ugly kick at you, then it's just a quick lift and back, and it's real simple if you have the weight on your back leg. So ideally, quick story is many years ago, I was talking to one of our blue belt kids, and we were talking about different stuff, And then he told me a kid at school hit him. And I said, well, why did he hit you? And he's like, or first I said, why didn't you block? And he goes, well, I didn't know he was going to hit me. And I said, okay, what were you doing? He's like, well, we were kind of getting in an argument, kind of yelling at each other. And I was like, all right, so if you're ever in a situation that gets heated, where you're arguing, it's getting loud, people are getting mad, frustrated, assume you could get hit, okay? Might not happen. Not everyone, loses their cool and starts swinging, but you got to be aware, okay? So I'm in this position. The reason we don't put hands in guard and tactical is because this is a universal sign of let's fight. Kind of like this is a universal sign of choking. This is, we're not negotiating, it's time to fight. This is kind of like, I'm sorry, I'm a little helpless, although you're really not. It helps subdue the situation, kind of makes it not so intense. So, give you a side view, okay? Someone's really mad at me, okay? Hey, I'm sorry, got my hands up, kind of like guard position, so I can strike and block if I need to, but they don't know that, okay? It starts getting more elevated. I just naturally put one leg behind the other. Hey, I'm really sorry, it's my fault, I apologize. Notice my legs. I am in a modified back or fighting stance, okay? I'm not going to get into this, but I just naturally have one leg in front of the other, and now I'm more comfortable. I'm narrow. I'm in that position where I can fight, block, do whatever I need to do. So, real important. Keep that in mind, okay? All right? Don't be afraid to apologize and say you're sorry, even if you didn't do anything wrong. It doesn't matter. There's just no reason to get in a fight if you can avoid it. I remember I was parked at Target once, and I accidentally parked too close to this lady's car, and she couldn't get in, and I think it's because the car next to me was really close. And anyway, she kind of waited for me in the parking lot, and I was walking, and she was, mad, and I could tell she wanted to argue with me, and I just apologized and told her I'm sorry, and it was my fault, and I really apologize, and just got in my car and drove off. And she just kind of stood there staring at me like she was waiting for me to argue. And I was like, I'm not going to argue about something like that. It's stupid. Who cares, okay? All right? I'm sorry. You're right. I'm too close to you. It doesn't matter if the other car was close to me. I should have picked a different spot, whatever. I made a mistake. I put you in a bad position. I'm sorry. Move on. My life is not going to be greatly affected from this. I'll move on. You need to move on. I'm not going to get in a big argument about this. So, keep that in mind. All right, so anyway, here's my position. I just naturally get in this position. I'm sorry, okay? Now, let's say someone came at me. There's my lift. All right? Now, if I lift that leg up and they're farther away, it's going to be kind of hard to kick them from there. So I just do those number 3 fronts or side kicks, where it's just a quick little boom kick, knock someone back. Okay? Yeah, it's not pretty and fancy like the movies and look cool, but it's effective and it works. So I'm in this position, same thing. They kick in my leg, lift up, cover up, or maybe I just knock them backwards and say, hey, you better back up. And as you get mad, just a little hop. Okay, cover my distance, real easy kick. Can I do a side kick? Yes, I can. Is the front kick easier? Yes, because my hips don't turn so much. Especially, I don't know what kind of shoes I am, what kind of clothes I have on, or if I'm stretched out. So, one more time, real quick. All I want you to do is you're in this position, and come up real quick, throw a push, then a quick boom, front kick, and then you just back up. So one more time, okay? Do your block, push them back, hop, boom. Throw the front kick, knock them back farther, take off the other direction. Change it up, swing at your head, okay? Boom, you get the cover up, or you can do your outer form block, boom, okay? Knock them back, where do you push them? You push them on the shoulders, okay? You can push them on the chest area, but push them on the shoulders is the best. And you gotta push both of them, okay? And the reason why is, if you push one, they might do this and not go anywhere. You push both of them, and wherever the shoulders go, the body's gonna follow. And there's not a lot of muscle here. There's a lot more bone. Up here, especially on males, kind of a bigger person, they might have big pectoral muscles or a lot of extra meat there, and it's gonna be harder to knock them back. Push them on the shoulders, it's easier to push them back, okay? So here on this position, okay? Cover up, knock them back, I'm warning you. Boom, they come back at you. There's your kick. Knock them away. All right? So, one more time. They come at you. Cover, cover, push. Boom, front. There you go. Other side. So, same thing. Hey, you cut it out. They come at you crazy. You cover, you cover. Boom. Knock them back on the shoulders. They back up. Boom. Okay? Whether you kick them hard or do a push kick and just push them back, send them sailing, most likely their position when you push them is going to be like this. They're going to lock their legs out and they're going to lose their balance. So that's perfect time to hit them with that kick, which is going to send them sailing, flying far away, because they're not going to be all in ground because they're not trained martial artists where they drop their weight. They're going to be knocked off balance on their heels, and when you're on your heels, you lock out your legs. When you lock out your legs, then you're going to fly. Okay? Oh, now, same thing, the round step. Okay? Remember that, we worked on that. So come at you, all right? This time, I move over, boom. Hey, you need to cut it out. They come at you again, okay? Maybe you cover up, or maybe they're far enough away, you just knock them back, okay? If I don't want a full step, I can do a little quick slide. Okay? Just helps me cover a little distance, get a little more power, but it's not much movement. It's not going to slow me down any. Same thing from the other side. Here we go. Step over. Good. Then there. Boom. Kick. Knock back. Sit and go. All right? Remember, what's the other kicks? All right? Stay with me here. Got our inverted side kick. Stay in that position. All right? Step over. Block. All right? They're coming at you. Boom. Hit them on the inside of the thighs. Their inverted side kick. All right? It knocks them back, but they get back coming at you again. Okay? Then you could round step this way. Come at you again. You can round step this way. All right? So the cool thing about those round steps is you could move all these different directions. All right? So what I want you to do is put those little scenarios, and we'll kind of do it together where you get used to move around in your small area. If you got someone to train with, or you play around with your parent, or adults, you got another adult to work with you, then you'll get used to that. Come at you, maybe just kind of move them over to round step. Come at you again, you move over to round step again. All right? Now, in this position, I have to go this way. I can't only go this way. It's too much rotating. I'm going to trip over my own feet. Okay? So come at me. And, hey, come on now. Come at me again. Come at me now. Hey, you need to stop it. Keep moving around. Keep moving around. Okay? Moving around with one quick step. If you probably don't realize this, but if you go watch a bullfighter on a video or something, and they kind of move this way, aren't they kind of round stepping too? I know they have that little red blanket thing that they do with the bull, but big thing is, they're round stepping, because that bull comes at you and that thing's so big and huge and powerful. If you don't quickly move out of the way, or that big thing has to completely turn, you're in trouble. Your end is near. Okay, but that thing is so big it can't turn that quick once it's already moving forward. So kind of the same concept. See, we're not the only ones that use this. All right, so keep that in mind. All right, so put it all together. We've got a couple minutes left, so we want to add all that stuff together. Okay, so here we are. All right, step in this position. Follow me. Come at you. Outside block. You're in close. Remember, you got your reverse elbow. Boom. Side kick low. So go ahead and do that one time. Come through. Outside elbow. Side kick. Okay, do the other side. Same thing. Block. Elbow. Side kick. And notice, buddy comes at him. I'm ready for the next one. That's how it kind of works. All right? So what I want you to do, since we're kind of reviewing, do that same thing, but go in circles. Okay? So here we go. You go block, elbow, side kick. Now we're here. Block, oops, elbow, side kick. Now you're here. Okay? And block, elbow, side kick. Okay? Block, back where we started. Elbow, side kick. Block, and see how we can move in a circle. Keep working those things. Alright? Same thing is, let's go in our cover-ups. Alright? So you got your right leg in front. So you got cover up. Okay? Uppercut, uppercut. Move over. And then maybe do that little quick slide side kick. Alright? Right here. step, side kick. Right here, cover, upper, move, and that round step, notice it can also be my step. Okay, so once you start figuring out those transitions, it's how you can move and step and kick all in one. So, and one of the things that makes black belts and high ranks fast is not only the speed of their techniques, it's the efficiency. It's the ability of not having wasted movement. Because you think about it, all right? You're going to be a 6th or 7th degree black belt, you know, regardless of when you started. To get that rank, you're getting older, okay? You're not going to be as fast as maybe the 20 and 25-year-old guys, okay? Or if you're a 3rd or 4th degree and you just started later in your life, which is fine, you're not going to be as fast as those young guys. Now, it doesn't mean you're not going to be much faster than the majority of people out in the real world, but on the mat, you're not going to be as fast as some of those young guys, most likely, just because of age, but your ability to move fluid and not waste movement, that's going to make you fast, or how quick you stay in good position. So I'm here, and I step, I cover up, uppercut, and as I step, my feet are close together, boom, go straight in my side kick. Now I have no wasted movement. I round stepped, I set myself up to step and kick, so I got more power, more speed, cover more distance, and I didn't miss a beat. So let's go and do that one again. See right here, you cover, then upper, step. See, now my feet are together. Instead of going out like wide, I bring them together, bam, throw my kick. And that's how I put it all together, okay? So today, there wasn't a lot of new things that we went over today, and that was by design. It was more of kind of taking all the things we did on Monday and Wednesday and putting them all together and giving you a bunch of scenarios. So it was kind of a lot, and we moved around a lot. So I would recommend you really go back and re-watch this, or you just practice on your own. If you're bored, or even if you're watching a movie or something, instead of just lying there like a rug, get up and move around and just kind of practice some of those things. It's just natural when you've done martial arts that you have this urge that you always want to kick at stuff. Not necessarily people, but you just have that urge to just do those things. I don't know why, but maybe it's just because most people can't do it. Who knows? But anyway, good luck finishing up the Warrior Challenge. If you're not doing that, please do that. Remember, you got 3 days to complete those things. We wouldn't put that out there if we didn't think it had value for you. And then, let's see, anything else we got going on? Get that. That's really the main thing for now. And then, don't forget about our virtual summer camp. All right, I know summer camps have been canceled, but it doesn't mean you can't have fun. Doesn't mean that you got to be stuck with your parents 24/7 all summer, driving them nuts or them driving you nuts. So our virtual summer camp, it's 3 days a week. It's only for 2 hours. We're going to do all these different activities. It'll fly by. If you did the virtual kids night in, it's a little similar to that. We'll have some of our teen instructors come do a little martial arts with you too and have fun with them. So it'll be a good time. So it'll just be something to break up your day a little bit. So make sure you get enrolled on that. It's spread out all over the summer, so you can pick whatever weeks you want to do. You have questions, of course, always email us. Otherwise, have an excellent weekend, and we'll see you back on the mat on Monday.